Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Papa's Poem Corner. It's such an honor to be here again. Today we got a very special guest. Come on down, Dave. Oh, David, it's good to see you again, buddy. How are you?
Erect.
That's fantastic. Do you want to read us your poem?
Sure thing, old sport.
I can already tell that this is going to be magnifique.
Roses are red. Violets blend.
Oh yes, classic star.
Get over here, doll face.
Oh.
Daddy will bone you.
Okay. I think we've had enough of that, David. Yes. Yes, I'm gonna get demonetized.
You hit like a broad.
Yeah, all right. That's enough out of you. Well, there we go. That ends another segment of Papa's Poem Corner.
Please remember to click subscribe and turn notification bells on, otherwise my show might get cancelled.
Okay. Hey everyone, Razzbowski here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And oh, baby, today we're looking after baby girl Natsuki.
Because there's something strange going on.
My papa doesn't feed me.
So it's time to be a hero.
I'm probably gonna mess it up.
Guys, if you're hyped for this video, then please hit that like button. It really is appreciated. Let's shoot for 2,000 beautiful likes. And oh, baby, the support on the previous episode was absolute out the ass crazy.
Razzbowski, a new deal for you.
If this video hits 5,500 beautiful likes, I will still buy the Doki Doki uniform and wear it in the next episode.
In fact, this is probably gonna be really embarrassing for me, so if you could not hit that like button, that'd be really good.
So let's just dive straight in, baby. Woo!
Papa spicy comment.
Daddy's the D word on this channel. No, actually, you're kind of wrong there, honey, because the D word on this channel is don't ever watch my videos again, because you nasty. Just kidding, I really love you. I just did it for comedic effect.
Like and subscribe.
Natsuki, baby girl, don't cry. Your boy's gonna fix this out. Papa, it's gonna fix all this, but, just quickly, real quick, I'm just gonna... Now let's do this. Wow, did you hear that voice break there? Jeez, I'm 31. Now, if you haven't watched the previous episode, please make sure you go and do that because this is very important. We have just saved Natsuki's life and we're about to make sure that she stays on living her life. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. As we approach the glow of the street lights, I begin to feel relieved. I loosen my grip on Natsuki. Can you walk? Yes, I think. I sit her down for a moment. Her knees buckle again. I wrap her arm around me and mine around her. Let's go. Okay. I end up supporting her the entire way through town. There's nobody about to call me out for looking suspicious. Because yeah, this would actually look really suspicious. This girl who could barely stand up for herself, and me, a big burly man, just taking her down the street. That would look real shifty. I'm almost glad that she has such a small figure. It certainly makes it so much easier to... That's why she's so small. Her father's been leaving her malnourished and living off fast food. Jesus Christ! Finally, I recognize the familiar view of my house. I sit Natsuki down on my front step. I fumble with my keys for a moment, finally able to unlock the door. I help Natsuki through. Jeez, oh, my parents don't wonder why I'm taking a girl home at this time of night. I mean, it's late, it's a school night. I should be in bed reading manga. Real life manga. She's safe from her father, at least. I bring her to the kitchen and sit her down in one of the chairs. Robert?
Why did I call myself Robert Grabber?
Why'd you help me? How did you know where I... Don't worry about all that now, okay? Let's just get you settled in for the night. I'm worried it'll be longer than one night. I have a spare bedroom in my house. She'll be able to sleep there. I search through my pantry and fridge for something she may like. I decide to make her some toast and chicken noodle soup. Is that chicken noodle? I haven't had that in so long. Her words break my heart. How long? How long has she lived like this? I watch the clock as Natsuki eats. It's late. Now that the immediate panic is over, I realize that poor Natsuki is still drenched in her own stomach acid. Natsuki, I'm gonna need to get you changed. What? No, here, silly. Come on, I'm not that perverted. I mean, you can go and get changed in the spare bedroom, but I don't have any of my clothes. You'll have to borrow some of mine. Okay, don't worry about the suspicious stains on them. I swear, it's just mayonnaise, okay? No, but only because I have to. Natsuki seems to be in a much better shape after her meal. She stands up of her own accord to return her bowl to the kitchen counter. She's a nice, clean gal, I appreciate that. She moves slowly but deliberately. Despite the stink of bile clogging up my nose, I'm relatively calm too. Natsuki's skin tone has returned to normal, mostly. She still looks scarred by the night's experiences. Once she returns empty-handed, I ask her to follow me to her room. Come on, show you where it is. Natsuki timidly complies, wrapping her arms around me. Whoa, steady on, girl. We barely know each other, you know what I'm saying? But this time, it hurts. Okay, wow. She's just like ripping my arm apart. I know you're hungry, girl, but leave my my body flesh alone, please. I inhale sharply. Are you okay, Robert? My shoulder is in pain. The adrenaline of the situation is settled. Maybe barging through that door was a bad idea. Not only because of the pain, but the damage it caused too. When Natsuki's dad returns to the house. Yeah. I'm all right. Don't worry about me. Let's get you cleaned up. There's a shower in the guest room that you can use. We reach the guest room located across the hall from my own bedroom. Oh, it's a lovely bedroom. I like this. Look at the picture on the back wall. I love how they have put Rick Astley in here. Never gonna give that joke up. I motion towards the edge of the bed. Here, sit down for just a minute. I'll be back with something comfy for you. She sits down. I rush into my bedroom, picking up one of my grey tops and a pair of jeans. They're not gonna fit her. I mean, the jumper's fine, but the jeans, they're not gonna fasten around her tiny little waist. When I bring them back to her, she's struggling to take off her socks. I place her fresh clothes on the bed and kneel down to help her take them off. Her feet smell like cheesy Doritos. She opens her mouth like she wants to say something, but reluctantly lets me help. Natsuki's been through too much today. She has next to no strength left. Thanks, Robert. I can take it from here. Are you sure? I really don't. All the blood in my body rushes to my face. She's going to have a shower. Was I about to indirectly tell her that I wanted to help her in the shower? Oh, yeah. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. You take your time. I decide that now isn't the best time to question Natsuki about her family. Instead, she just needed a soothing shower and some sleep. Maybe that will take her mind off tonight's events, even if only for a few moments. Those few moments would do her a lot of good. As I stand to leave the room, Natsuki grips my wrist gently. Robert, wait. I wanted to thank you again. Don't mention it, okay? I'm just glad I got there in time. Natsuki stares into my eyes. Me too. How did you know? Where I was? I walked home with Yuri. She was having a bad day, so I went with her. She pointed out your place, and ever since I saw you at the hospital, you haven't left my mind. That's why I decided to go. I tried calling you God knows how many times, but you never answered. I cast my mind back to Natsuki's wreck of a phone. I guess I know why. I saw every one of your calls. Couldn't answer because of the stupid screen. Then all I wanted to do was hear your voice. I couldn't. I just wanted to go back to the club and then sit with you under the window to read more together. Because when we do, it's the only time I feel really safe. Well, not anymore. Of course. Her Perfect Girl's manga was torn apart. She looks down at the ground dejectedly. I'd leave Natsuki to shower. Oh man, her Perfect Girls, that was literally her escapism, and they've been wrecked by her dastardly dad. Damn, what a slap him about his junk. Just... Seriously though, I'm gonna slap him about his junk. After getting changed myself, I sit on the edge of my bed, gripping the volume of Perfect Girls that I bought for myself on the weekend. Hell yeah, give her that as a gift. She will love you. I've seen these anime dating sims before. She's gonna love that, man. The water stops running and I hear the ensuite's door being opened and closed. Oh, listen, buddy. Shouldn't be listening for that. I wait a few moments before knocking on her door. Natsuki, I have something else for you. Oh, Robert. Actually, that top fits you all right. Do you know what? I'm going to point that out. That top actually fits you not too badly. Natsuki opens the door looking healthy again. I don't know how the jeans are fitting you, but maybe I got a tiny little boy waist. Actually, no, I've got a manly and fantastic waist. These hips don't lie. She's out of her dirty clothes and is now wearing my shirt along with her own pants. Ah, that's why the pants fit. If only if I just read on, I would understand what's going on with this story. It's like it's all there for me or something. The top doesn't fit her very well, though. Of course not. Because I'm a big manly man. Oh, this shirt's massive on me. I could get you a smaller top of mine if you, I like it. You don't need to, Robert. Are you sure? Yeah. I present the manga to her. I saw what happened to your copy of Parfait Girls back at your place, so I thought I'd just drop my own in for you. So you can, Read it? I don't know what else will you do with a parfait, girls, but yeah, read it, girl! If you want. Natsuki gives me a weak but sincere smile. She reaches out to grab the manga. I'd love to, Robert. Instead of pulling the manga from my hands as I expected, she grabs my wrists and tries to sit me down on the bed next to her. But only if we read it together. It's the least I can do to make her happy. She needs it. So I do, in a way. What do you mean in a way, buddy? First having to deal with Sayori's attempting suicide. Now Natsuki? God, how terrible must our home life have been for her to want to escape it like that? Well, I can take a guess considering the complete lack of food in her house. And her face when I saw her in the hospital. Christ. Hey, Robert. What? You just kind of stood there for a second, spacing out. God, you're worse than Sayori sometimes, you know. Hey! Look, I'm sorry, okay? It's fine. I was only teasing, dummy. I know that I shouldn't blame her. She doesn't know anything about Sayori's condition. And as far as I know, she hadn't seen her at the hospital. Regardless, that hurt me more than I should have. I move the duvet to the side and I sit down next to Natsuki. She pulls the cover over the two of us so we're sitting up with it draped over our laps. We decide to just start the volume over again. Robert, you're so warm. Natsuki inches closer to me. We're now shoulder to shoulder. Natsuki, can you see it okay? Not really. I inch myself down into a lying position. Natsuki joins me. Oh! Much better. My left arm is awkwardly dormant between us. I slide it under the pillow and around her. There we go. I continue to read. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Okay, things are getting a bit cozy. Things are getting a bit cozy over here. Jiminy Christmas. Okay, okay, she go to sleep. Before I know it, she's fast asleep. Natsuki. I lay there motionless. I dreamed of this moment ever since I really got to know Natsuki. I hate that it had to come due to her circumstances at home, but regardless, I run my fingers through her silky pink hair. I brush her bangs to the side. Is that creepy? It's kind of creepy, right? She looks so peaceful in her sleep. What is this feeling? I feel a lump in my throat. Just the sight of her is enough to make my heart pound. I don't recognize this. My chest is heavy. It feels like there's a weight on my ribs. It's hard to breathe. This is the happiest moment of my life. As I drop the manga to the side of the bed, not reading anymore, I drift off to sleep. Okay, this is gonna be awkward when my mum and dad come in the morning. I'm jerked awake by the sound of crying. Confused, I open my eyes and turn to look at Natsuki. Was she crying? She's clutching the sleeve of my shirt, holding me tighter than before. She's sobbing into my shirt ferociously. Natsuki, are you? I realize that she's still asleep. Sighing, I lament over Natsuki's nightmares. I'm almost certain they're related to her family, but I give her a nudge to wake her up. Oh, no, you never wake a sleeping baby. Nightmaring something. You're never supposed to wake somebody when they're having a nightmare, right? Apparently that's a bad thing. You don't do that. As she seemingly begins to stir, I try to calm her. Natsuki, it's just a dream. You're okay. You're safe. Natsuki opens her eyes. Robert? That was more than a dream. I watched my dad kill you. I watched him torture you for saving me. He kept telling me this was my punishment for leaving. Robert, you shouldn't have helped me. This was wrong. This is wrong. Why, Robert? Why did you have to get involved? I can't let you do this. Natsuki jerks away from me. Natsuki, do you want to know the real reason I showed up at your house? I missed you. I missed reading with you. I missed reading your poems. And after the hospital, I knew something happened. I had to make sure that you were okay. I was worried sick for days. I felt I had to. I had to do anything to ensure your safety. I'll gladly be tortured if it meant that you would be happy. Anything. Natsuki, do you understand me? I'll do anything in my power to keep you safe. If my words right now aren't proving I mean it, then maybe this will. I rise to my feet and walk to my room. Okay, what are you gonna do? I flick my light on and rifle through my bag. There it is! Okay, whoa, you! I don't know what's happened or where you have been. All I can think about is your bruises on your skin, the blood on your nose dripped onto your clothes. The sight The sight that broke my mind. For that moment, I was frozen in time. I saw you broken, abused. I knew from there on, I would save you. Day turned to night, you on my mind. I've been sick with worry. If I'm going to do something, I need to hurry. Text after text, call after call. The girl I cared about the most is the one I couldn't save after all. Wow, Jiminy Christmas, my boy. You're really smooth, I will give you that. I return to the bed. Natsuki turns to face me. I hand her my poem. Natsuki reads, wiping her eyes as she does so. Robert? Natsuki leaps from her bed, embracing me tightly. I return the gesture, wrapping my arms around her. We stay together for a while, her tears soaking through my shirt once again. After a few minutes, Natsuki eases her grip. I do as well, resting my hands on her waist, hers hanging from my neck. Natsuki lifts herself up onto her tiptoes and pecks me on the cheek. Jiminy Christmas, boyo! Whoa! I want to go back to sleep. I want you to stay with me? I nod wordlessly, and Natsuki gently escorts me back to the bed. Ooh, okay, hello. Laying my head on the pillow, she keeps her arms wrapped around me. We drift into the void of unconsciousness together. Wow, that's a beautiful sentence right there as well. We drift off into the void of unconsciousness. Thursday. Wow, this has been one hell of a wild week. Woo! All right, we've missed a ton of school, have we not? I don't know if we've been to school or not. Drearily stirring, I can tell from the snoring. Figure next to me that Natsuki is still asleep. Listen to her. Just snoring away right beside me. Dirty little pig. Don't know what I'm saying. I snore all the time. I rub my eyes, struggling to open them. Oh, okay. Oh, this is cool. Look at the particle effects. I like that. Reaching out to my bedside cabinet, I swipe my phone and check the time. Midday. Midday? Wow, there's no point in going to school today. We've already missed half the day. This is what I get for staying up all night reading manga. Besides, I don't think Natsuki would be up for after last night's as well. I sit up and decide to head downstairs and make breakfast for the two of us. Actually, buddy, it would be lunch at this time. She'll appreciate the effort. I try to be as quiet as possible and attempt not to wake her up while I slip out from under the duvet, farting as I walk past, Dutch ovening her. I head to the kitchen and decide to make something quick and easy so I can bring it to her. Breakfast in bed. People always appreciate that. Searching through my fridge, I find some bacon. I start mixing together some pancake batter after a short search for the ingredients. As I'm cooking, I hear a light knock on the door. Anxious about leaving the cooking food, I rush to answer. Okay, who's it going to be? It's Sayori! Hey, Sayori! What are you doing here? I thought you'd be back at school. I step outside, closing the door behind me, leaving my pancakes to burn. I don't want her to know that Natsuki is here. I was planning on it, but I couldn't get out of bed this morning. Are you cooking? It smells really sweet. Actually, no, I just went to the toilet and I forgot to flush properly, and well, that's just a mess. Sayori peers through my window to see what I'm up to in the middle of the kitchen. Natsuki? Natsuki? Taking a look myself, I see Natsuki tending to the breakfast. Crab! I see what's going on, Robert. You do? Yes, you two are making cupcakes again. Oh, sweet. Naive Sayori. She can't be that dumb, right? Can she? Okay, maybe she's not being dumb. Maybe she's just being naive and blissfully ignorant. We'll go with that one. We're not going to call her dumb because she is awesome at the end of the day. I can feel the sweat on my forehead begin to bead. I'm so done for. Yeah. It's supposed to be a surprise for the club. Neither of us were expecting to see you, though. I gave Sayori a weak smile in an attempt to reassure her. Don't worry, Robert Crab. Your secret will be safe with me. Well, since you're busy, I'll leave you two lovers be. Oh, okay, Sayori, see ya. She's about to leave, I stop her momentarily. I was just wondering, are you going to the club? I guess, since I'm actually up, may as well. Especially if you're bringing the cupcakes. Yeah. Sayori leaves without another word. Oh, she put lovers in there. Oh, she knows what's going on. She totally knows what's going on. She's just playing ignorant and blissfully happy as always. But we know deep down that she's just hiding the fact her real feelings are a lot darker. I return to the kitchen in a cold sweat, worrying about the false promise I gave to Sayori. Guess I'll have to convince Natsuki that we should cook a batch. Well, she loves cooking. That might be a good thing to distract her from everything that's going on. She absolutely loves cooking, so we should probably do that anyway. Oh, she's nearly finished making our meal. Ah, the breakfast. It was supposed to be a surprise. I was gonna wake you up and have it all ready for you, then say, "Ori knocked and you could have burned your house down, dummy. Look." She points the spatula at a plate of charred pancakes. I guess we're even now, huh? You saved me. I saved your breakfast. Oh, yeah, you're hilarious. Part of me wants to scold her for a warped perception of what even meant. Another doesn't want to bring up the events of last night with her. I decide that I'll make a snide remark at most. Not quite, girl. Maybe one day. Maybe. Natsuki is really something else outside of the club room. Maybe it's because she doesn't have to put on a show for the other club members. They always call her cute, though I can surely see why. I set the table and sit down with Natsuki. At first, she starts eating almost viciously, but then quickly snaps out of it, remembering I'm in the room. How is it? You enjoying it? You seem to have eaten all my pancakes too, you greedy little so-and-so. It's, delicious. She continues to scoff her breakfast down, albeit at a slightly slower pace. Once we're both finished, I take her plate from her and place it in the dishwasher for her. So, do you want to do anything today? Well, I gotta promise Ori that we'd make a batch of cupcakes for the club later. If you wanna, then maybe we can set aside a few just for later. Natsuki immediately jumps up from a chair, grabbing the apron draped over the oven handle. Let's do it! Before I can react, she's tearing through my cupboards and drawers, looking for everything she needs, only occasionally stopping to ask where I keep certain utensils and ingredients. Ready to help? Of course. Hopefully I'll be more useful than last time. You better be. Natsuki playfully punches my shoulder. Ah, you monster! Vicious beast! Take after your— oh, I'm not gonna say that. Yeesh. Don't tell me that seriously hurt you. Adora. Robert. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. It's okay. It's only a bruise. She just caught me by surprise, that's all. I'm having an extremely hard time trying to play this off. She's broken my bones. That genuinely hurt. I forgot how much power a small frame can deliver. What do you want me to do first? I guess you can start preheating the oven to 350. I'll deal with the dry ingredients. I do my small part and watch Natsuki get started. She's so precise with her movements. It's almost, hypnotic. Natsuki catches me staring at her completely spaced out. Dummy! Whoa! I shake my head as I'm jerked back into the moment. You were staring. Yeah, sorry. What next? I've got everything ready to go besides the eggs. Could you crack them into a bowl for me while I set the tray liners? I grab an egg in each hand and crack them both simultaneously, looking like a pro as I do it. Yeah! Gordon Ramsay got nothing on me. Show off. Ooh! Is that music just fire, or is it me? Yes, so what's the matter with me trying to show off to ya? Robert grab. I finally got you. Huh? Oh, what do you mean? You got all embarrassed when I try to be sweet. Natsuki, you're adorable. Natsuki begins to prepare the cake batter as she goes all bright red. Robert, can we talk about last night? As much as I want to fully understand what happened, maybe we should leave that for later. Yeah, okay. You kind of just brushed her off there, buddy. She wanted to talk about the spooning action that may or may not have gone on. Natsuki nods in agreement and returns to the batter. She quickly finishes mixing it and begins to distribute the batter evenly between the cups. I wash the beers by hand and attach them to the mixer. I start to mix the icing. I should have done this last time. And what? Leave me to mix all the batter by hand? Yeah, well, you're stronger than you think. Natsuki huffs with an arrogant look on her face. And don't you forget it. The enticing smell of the chocolate cupcakes begins to seep from the oven. It's gotta be difficult not to eat any of these on the way to the club. I drip blue food coloring onto the icing. The timer rings and Natsuki opens the oven door. Instantly, my entire house is filled with the mouth-watering scent of Natsuki's baking. Oh my These ones smell even better than the last batch. Natsuki says them on the rack to cool for a few moments while I finish the icing. Are you almost done? We have to get going soon. I stop the mixer for a moment and plunge my finger into the cobalt sea of sugar. Oh, I raise my finger to my mouth. Natsuki grabs my wrist and pulls my arm away from my face. She scoops the icing off my finger onto her own and promptly licks it off. Oh, she's feeling feisty today. Hey! What? You expected me to put your finger in my mouth? No, I would never expect that because that's nasty, girl. That'd be gross. You're only saying that because I did that to you. Of course, that makes you gross. I'm not gross. I can't help but crack a smile as I speak. It would be a lie if I said I didn't enjoy teasing her. It makes her so happy when she gets a reaction out of me, even if only a tiny one. Did you just say that she's tiny? Can't do that, buddy. Natsuki and I ice the cupcakes and get ready to leave. Okay, here we go. Quickly, I head up to my room and change into my school uniform. Natsuki, without her uniform, is forced to go now wear the clothes I gave her. Seeing as most of the teachers will have left by the time we arrive, she shouldn't end up getting into any trouble. Okay, unless Monika decides to get her in trouble. I hear that she's quite the snitch. I return to the kitchen for a moment to grab some tin foil and cover the cupcakes with it to protect them. Natsuki notices and heads out of the door. I follow. Okay, here we go. As we're walking down the street, Sayori calls out to us from her door. Hey! Natsuki grabs my arm, signaling for me to stop walking as Sayori catches up. Oh, I can smell those from my house. I can't wait. Okay, let's dive into these beautiful cupcakes. Yeah. What? Natsuki, Sayori, and I make our way to the school. Sayori is acting quite normal considering what happened just a few days ago. Come to think of it, Natsuki too. Perhaps he would like to dwell on dark times. I don't blame them. I just can't help but be reminded of the traumatic events. Within a few minutes we arrive at the school. Only the last few students trickle out from the doors and it's the end of the school day. Oh yeah! The three of us make our way to the club room, being careful not to drop the cupcakes because that would be disappointing. I set the cupcakes down on the desk near the door so people can grab them as they come in. Hey Yuri! Sayori runs up to Yuri and gives her a big ol' hug. Hell yeah! Sayori, sorry you startled me. Where have you been? Not feeling well? Yeah, I wasn't feeling too good the past few days. I was really sick. Me too. Well, I'm glad you two are back now and healthy. Yeah, but Natsuki, where's your uniform? Oh, it was dirty. I didn't have time to wash it. But you'll get in all sorts of trouble with the teachers if they see you out of your uniform. Well, that's why I skipped the rest of the school day. Yuri stares down at Natsuki doubtfully. Instead of calling her out, though, she changes the subject. Oh, by the way, I have a surprise for you all. Oh, I love surprises. Hell yeah. What is it? It's a surprise for a reason, Sayori. Just wait a moment. I'll show you all when Monika arrives. Robert and I decided since I was feeling better that we should make some cupcakes. I've already missed the majority of classes this week, so what's one more day? Especially if it means I get to bake. Natsuki retrieves the box of cupcakes and lifts up the foil, showing off our handiwork. Such a deep shade of blue. They look delectable. Thanks. I can't wait. I'm starving. Not me. I'm starved. What do you mean? When I went over to Robert's house to bake, he made me breakfast. Oh, Robert, you're so sweet. yeah, thanks, Sayori. I'm kind of thirsty, actually. I'll be back in a second. Sayori walks out of the club room, turning towards the fountain down the hall. Mere moments later, Monika walks into the club room from the other door. Hi, Monika! Oh, wow. Looks like everyone bothered to show up today. Look, I'm not gonna turn up tomorrow if you keep giving me all this sass. Natsuki bites her tongue. Yuri bares her head in her novel again. I'm left standing alone, fidgeting with my hands. Yeah, I guess. About time. She still seems pretty upset about the festival. I hope that maybe our cupcakes will be sufficient peace offering. Sarah returns, carton of apple juice in hand. Hey, Mon. Hey, Theory. What happened on Monday? Were you sick? Yeah. Robert had to take me to the hospital. Robert, I thought you said it was a family emergency. It was, kinda. I've known her for ages, and she's basically like family to me at this point. Besides, I've never seen her like that. I felt like I had to make sure that she was going to be okay. And what about you, Natsuki? What's your excuse? I was sick too. Don't call it an excuse like you don't believe us or something. No, I do. It just isn't a good enough reason to have ruined the festival. I should have guessed that she was still up in arms about the festival. Of course. I mean, unless you were nearly dying, then I certainly understand. And since you're both here, I take it wasn't the case. Whatever, just don't miss important days like that again, or there will be consequences. In an effort to break the hostile mood that Monika was causing, Yuri clears her throat. I have something for you all. Yuri lifts her bag on her desk and unpacks a new tea set. Oh, hell yeah, girl! It's not much, but I thought it would be nice to share. The new set has 5 cups, one for each of us. Each one of us has our names printed on it in a different color. Oh my god, that's adorable! Oh! The new teapot has Literature Club written in script across the middle on each side. Thanks, Yuri! This looks so elegant! Thank you. And the cups are a little bigger. Thanks, Yuri. This must have taken quite some preparation. Thanks. Yuri, clearly uncomfortable with the amount of attention being given to her, turns towards Monika, who hasn't said a word. Oh, good job, Yuri. Could she have sounded any more monotone? Yuri politely nods and retreats back to her novel. Sarah is writing something down. I can't make out what it is, but it looks to be a poem. Hey, Robert, come on. What are we doing? Natsuki drags me by the arm, pushes me down under the windowsill. She grabs the next volume of Parfait Girls from her set, replacing the volume from last night to its rightful spot. We sit and read the volume in silence, besides the occasional giggle from Natsuki. Oh, she's adorable. She's adorable. Best girl's still Yuri, though. Not gonna lie. She's still the best girl. I don't care what's happening in this story. Actually, I do care what's happening in it. That sounds heartless. After around 20 minutes, Monika clears her throat to get her attention from across the club room. Okay. Okay, everyone, it's time to share poems. I left my poem for Natsuki at home. I'm assuming Natsuki was unable to write one and presumably Sayori too, which means Monika's gonna go cray-cray. Well, none of you even tried to. We all stay silent. I did, but maybe we should just wait until tomorrow. Natsuki and Sayori probably couldn't write because they fell ill, but I'm not sure about. Fine. Tomorrow it is then. We all gather around the table. Monika is spacing out. Something else must be bothering her. Either way, there's still no excuse to be so cold towards us. You know, I've been excited to use the new tea set. I'm going to boil a kettle. I assume you'll all be having a cup of tea as well. I nod silently. I'll get the cupcakes. Monika pulls a fresh piece of paper from a notebook and begins writing. Natsuki sets the cupcakes down in the center of the table. Yuri returns with a kettle. Monika seems to be oblivious as to what's going on around her. She's writing furiously, pressing the pen deep into the paper. Steam begins to flow from the kettle and Yuri transfers the water into a pot. Yuri pours the tea into each of our respective cups. Moments of silence go by as if they were hours. Monika's really killed the mood with her attitude. Damn that stinking attitude. Sayori's already pilfered a cupcake from the tray and bites down into it. Wow, Natsuki, these are the best ones yet. You just haven't tried this recipe yet. Sayori, reaching for a cup of tea, accidentally tips it over, spilling its contents over Monika's notepad. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Jesus, you always have to be such a klutz. Get your act together. You're supposed to be the vice president. Monika's sudden snap takes us all off guard. Sayori, clearly flustered, knocks the overturned teacup onto the ground, shattering it across the clubroom floor. For Christ's sake, Sayori, do you ever pay attention to what you're doing? You what? You're sorry again? Just like how you were sorry about not showing up for the festival? And dragging Robert to the hospital with you? That was pretty selfish of you. If Robert was here, we could have continued on without you. Or Natsuki, considering she probably would have weaseled her way out of reading anyway. Everyone besides Monika is in utter shock. Hospital? Why is she being so hostile? Sayori rushes out of the room crying, quickly followed by Natsuki, who's attempting to comfort her. You're a witch! Monika, you're worse than before! Yuri has moved from her usual seat to the other side of the room, her face buried in her novel. I stand and Monika glares at me. Monika, what the hell are you doing? Go take care of her. She clearly can't take care of herself. I want to scream at her after what she said. I have the urge to slap her! Instead, I rush out of the door to console Sayori and Natsuki. Jeez, I can hear them in the hallway upstairs, Sayori sobbing, filling the otherwise silent halls. I run up the stairs to see her crying on a bench, Natsuki alongside her. Hey, it's okay. Monika's just being, I don't know what she's doing, okay? She probably just had a really bad day or something. She's just taking it out on you. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. What I'm trying to say is, don't take it to heart. She knows that we were all looking forward to the festival. Maybe she just takes things like this a little harder than the rest of us. I don't care, Robert. That's not how you speak to people. I'm going home. Sayori stands. Oh, crap. I'll walk with you tomorrow. But until Monika stops her campaign to hurt everyone, I'm staying the hell away from the club. Sayori wipes the remainder of her tears from her cheeks. You two have fun dealing with her. Tell her if she wants to talk. She knows where I live. Wait, Sayori, come back. We'll sort it out together. Doesn't that sound better? Yeah, come on, Sayori. It'll be easier this way. Sayori's entire attitude shifts. She's no longer crying. Her face is completely blank. She turns to me. Robert, I'll see you later. I'm leaving. We can walk home with you. I don't really want to go back there anyway. Yeah, me neither. Sayori looks at the two of us and shakes her head. No, I just want to be alone right now. Okay, well, you should join us for dinner tonight. Natsuki gives me an odd look. Yeah. Did you just say join us? Well, yeah, that's part of the reason why Natsuki was already at my house this morning. She had a really bad night, and no, I'll just stay at home. Maybe my mum will order me some takeout. Have fun. Sayori turns and heads down the stairs. I've never seen her like that. Not even when I caught her trying to... Natsuki, could you give me a second? What are you doing? I just need to call someone, quickly. Natsuki nods and takes off to wait at the end of the hallway. Worried, I ring her mother, who's already home. I explain what happened, and she tells me there's no reason to be worried. She explains that the doctor had given her some antidepressants during the last trip to the hospital. She tells me that it could just be a side effect of the drugs. I let her know that I'm still concerned and to please keep an eye on her. Sayori's mum brushes me off and wishes me a good day. See, Sayori's mum, if you don't listen to my warnings, then whoa, I will say bad things about you on the internet, because that's all I'm good for. So worried, sick about Sayori, I catch up to Natsuki. Listen, do you want to go back to the club, or, like hell, I'm going back. Not while that is there. Woohoo, Natsuki, damn, girl. Well, I still need to get my bag and stuff, so I guess I'll meet you back at the entrance. You okay with that? Fine, I'll wait. Thanks. Hurry up, though. I take off back downstairs to the club room. Don't you talk to me like that, Natsuki. Bursting through the door, Yuri nearly jumps out of her seat, and Monika, writing on a new, drier page of her notepad, turns to face me. What do you want? None of your business. Leaning down at my desk, I pick up my backpack and sling it over my shoulders. Moving back towards the exit, Monika tries to get my attention. Robert, what's wrong with you? I turn and stare at her in utter disbelief. What the What's wrong with you, Monika? Ever since we accidentally ruined your festival event, you've been nothing but pure venom for the club. You were needlessly rude to both Sayori and Natsuki, neither of which are in a mental state capable of handling that right now. I understand that it was your big day, and it was important to you, but you have no right to lose your on us. And don't think I didn't hear about what you said to Yuri. I was only partly telling the truth. I knew that Monika had said something to Yuri, but I didn't know what. Oh. Is that so, Robert? Well, you do know what she's been doing, don't you? Yeah, I do. Yuri's eyes lock onto me, peering over her book. Oh dear, she's shocked but won't call my bluff. Yeah, she's been trying to sabotage the club. We know. She doesn't want any new members. Not only that, but I caught her rummaging through your stationery yesterday. I only told her that she was being a selfish bitch. Monika turns and points to Yuri. You can't fool me, Yuri. I know exactly what's going on here. Monika, that's way over the line. How paranoid are you to think? Shut up and listen to me. You're the real reason that the festival was cancelled. I could give a the Sayori is sick. Of course, Yuri wanted me to let it go. So I'll tell you the same thing I told her. This is my club. We do what I say. Do I make myself clear? Crystal clear. But there's one thing, Yuri. Care to explain? Monika, you crazy do you not see that this is... Hey there! Don't cut too deep now, Yuri. Whatever Monika meant by that, Yuri was affected. Mortified, she drops her novel to the ground and falls back into her chair, stunned. Shoving me out of her way, Monika marches over to Yuri. She stumbles out of her desk and backs away into the closet. Monika follows her. I watch from behind all the commotion. What the hell? She grabs her by the wrist and yanks her sleeve up. Oh, what a shame. You couldn't just help yourself, could you? What did I say, Yuri? Yuri stays silent. Her eye is fearful. Monika moves closer, forcing her to make eye contact. Maybe I didn't make myself clear, Yuri. What did I say? I can't believe what I'm saying. If I didn't shut up, you'd tell the club. That's right. If you dare criticize my ability to lead the club again, Yuri, everybody's gonna know about this. Everyone. How do you think they'd feel about you knowing what you do behind closed doors? My blood is boiling. I'm just about ready to knock her out. Monika, what the hell has got into you? You're crazy. Monika lets go of Yuri's arm, pushing Yuri and the desk away from her. What the hell? Looking at me, she speaks up. Oh, you want to see crazy? Robert, I'll show you crazy. From her school places, she pulls out a sheet of paper neatly folded. She thrusts it into my hand. What? It says percentage. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. It just says get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Okay. That is crazy. What the hell is this? The poem that she already sent me on the morning of the festival. She told me everything after. It was supposed to be her suicide note. Or suicide note? What the hell is wrong with you? Sayori, she'd never... Monika. I shake my head in disbelief. Wordlessly, I storm out of the club room. Holy ass, I walk down the vacant halls towards the front doors. I can see Natsuki standing outside through the glass. Are you okay, Robert? Hell no, Natsuki. I am so not okay because that episode was... It's crazy. This is just getting absolutely crazy. This is absolutely mental. I'm going to have to leave this off there. I've been recording for way over an hour now, and these episodes are usually pretty damn long. But if you did enjoy today's video, then please hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, please, if anybody's having issues similar to in this game or similar to any of the characters in here, then please speak to somebody about it. It's always better to speak to somebody about these things, whether it's a parent, a guardian, somebody you trust or love, a friend, a family member, a professional. Please just try and speak to somebody. It just means the world to me that people are getting help, okay? Don't expect to try and do this on your own. It's always better to have some sort of support, so please do that for me. Either way, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I've been Razzbowski, you've been the beautiful Raspberries, as always, for watching, and I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye!